One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy here to go over a player breakdown, give Julius Randle some love. Mind, body, craft when I'm breaking down players. And so he came from the Lakers. If I remember correctly, he broke his leg on like the first play of the year. So let's kind of see how he's evolved his game. Got a couple of highlights up on Julius Randle. I think this is the most recent one. And then we'll go back in time a little bit. So let's see what's going on with Randle. A little mid-post jab. Okay, so physically he's gotten leaner. He's gotten in better shape, and normally that happens when you've been a professional for a little while. Shot has come a long way. Much more consistent on the three. And now he's just not bulldozing players. He's not just running over players, being a bully. He actually has some skill and poise. There you go, nice little move. Little mid-range. He's one of the few guys that I've seen that kind of still operate out of the mid-range a little bit and the post. I've seen him working with Tyler Relf, and Tyler Relf is really crazy with the handle. So I know he's definitely built up Randle's handling like that. That's a very poised move right there. Take his time here. Spin. Okay, he could have shot the three, didn't want to. He's capable. Okay, doesn't settle. Okay, drives hard, spins back. Right here, he notices how much space he has. Okay, and then a small subtle fadeaway. Tough shot. When you make tough shots look easy, you know you're doing well. Like no hesitation there. So he just drove on that guy, and now he's shooting a three in his face. Shot. Oh, pump fake. So I'm telling you guys about Randle, Jokic, their pump fake, the way they shoot. Like he only has to show it a little bit there to get Capella. But Randle, Jokic, Luka, they have amazing pump fakes because of the way they shoot, where they set the ball above their forehead. So here, so Capella now, okay, so now he's jumping again, right? Still doesn't affect the shot there. Dribbling the ball up, little transition, little pick and roll. They go under, he settles for a three. And so I'm watching his feet as he does this. Like, how does he shoot? What kind of energy does he use? Okay, so usually when you come into a hop, it's an elastic jumper. So he conserves a little bit of energy shooting off of 2 feet like that instead of a left, right, or 1-2. It looks a little stiff because he's on his heels on the right foot. So he's got a good little set shot. When he has time, it looks like he could shoot it there. So we know he can roll. We know he's a strong body. He's got control. Not afraid of the contact down there. This is a evolution of Julius Randle right here. You can't really tell, but he's talking. He's saying something. Okay. So what is he telling to this guy here? Did you see him glance at the clock? So he's probably telling him, yo, shot clock, yo. So he's calculating time. He gets the ball and he immediately shoots. That's court awareness, game awareness, situation awareness. That's like leadership. That's learning how to communicate with your team. If you're the best player, you should be communicating. You should be getting all the responsibility. double team. So that's unguardable spot, unguardable shot. A little bit harder because he's left-handed, right? But you definitely can do it, right? You can always jump this way. And doesn't matter if you're behind the backboard to shoot it. I mean, he's left-handed, so it's a little bit easier. But if you can control that ball, it's a very, very makeable shot. So it's poised, not panicking if you're getting trapped in the corner. All right. So that's one. Let's watch another one. See what we learn. So post game here. Quick spin move. They cut it off. Get on balance. Back up a little bit. That looks a lot like Kobe Bryant. So nice poise in the low block, mid block. Okay, when they stop you, regroup, pound. You have the angle, you have the space. Catch and shoot. That's confidence, just stepping into a three. So the set shot is looking solid. A little post game. Okay, so just that part. Okay, guys, you don't have to face up and then pound the ball like crazy, you know, in and out cross, boom, boom, two-step, pound, drag, just to get to here. You can literally turn your back and get into a closed position, and you can, you know, post him, so back him down, or you can just kind of dribble backwards and get here, and you'll end up at the same spot using a lot less energy. So I kind of like this. He's not using that much energy to get to this spot. Okay, so now it's in a spot. Now you can, you know, I don't know what the heck he's going to do, but you can spin, fade away. We've just seen him do that. He can, you know, bully his way through and make a left-hand layup here. Or, you know, he can attack it hard, right? And then you'll either get this guy here or this guy coming over here. But I like that. Like he's not going crazy and trying to showcase his handles when it's unnecessary. There it is. All right. So get to your spot, bump, and turn over, get to your spot. There he is again. This guy's gonna jump. He's very jumpy. Oh. Okay, so you can tell this guy's like worried. Like if you got your hand up like this, you're definitely worried. Like you're like, oh my God, he's good, he's good. And you see his hand moving all over the place. So if Randle would have been able to plant that foot here, right? Plant that foot and then step with the left. So that might be a next thing here. So you split, you shift your weight to the right side, and then you go between the legs. You'll see Dame Lillard do it a lot. James Harden will do it. Okay, so that could be the next step for Julius Randle. Okay, so he doesn't get the move to work on this guy, or doesn't have access to that skill, but he does notice this just staring at him. Okay, so fire it away, fire that pass, get it out your hands quick, get your teammate an easy look at a three. So his assists, I'm sure, are up because his handles and his poise, it's up. Like this. I don't know how tall Rando is. He's 6'8", 6'10". That I'm not happy with. Like I thought he would be more powerful than that, or more explosive than that off of just a standing vert. Maybe he got grabbed, but that doesn't look. It looks like he's lost athleticism in terms of vert. Nice little pump fake. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe that leg injury, he's playing a little bit more cautious or hasn't been as explosive in terms of pure jumping, but pure jumping is not that highly valued. It's overvalued. So good little pump fake gets him. I told you earlier, this guy's jumpy. So he jumps, he exposes that foot, and you expose it, you're done. You turn, get back into his body, give him that little bump with the right shoulder. So a nice solid move. Oh, here it is. You can see the bump here, right there. So a nice little move there. All right, come on. What was that? Randall driving and kicking. Okay, so he draws three, almost four guys, kick it out. So transition drive. So creating for teammates, that's really good. Improving his playmaking ability right here. He missed somebody down there right here. Why didn't you lob it? Right. So he missed him. So he didn't even know he was open until he knows he's open now, but he was open the whole time. Oh, that's tough. So this is a little cross jab, throw the ball right, left to right, step with your feet. If they bite, you cross it back like a little Iverson crossover. You get into the body here. Tough finish. He's going overhand, but then he switches to underhand at the very last second. That is a very, very tough finish. Nice little one-legged fade. So he's cooking this dude. I mean, whoever 28 is. So again, see, you didn't have to dribble all crazy to get down here. Okay, so again, you just did a little mesmerizing little dribble to keep him occupied. And then now he's just here again. So all that basically, it's really unnecessary. Just to get to that. Okay, so you just bump, all that unnecessary. Okay, he's giving you all this. Okay, that's the way he's playing you. Okay, he's not comfortable on the outside, so you bump, you get in, get your foot above him, and then you bounce, and then it's a one-legged little dark fade, KD. The originators. So I like how he has all three levels to his game, like inside, mid-range, and long range. Transition. There he goes, picking up a little speed. So that's a good little finish. You got to be able to go full speed and turn your defender multiple times. So here, one, turned him again, turned him again. All right, so you put pressure on that defender. He has no idea what side the ball is on. And then obviously he's going to get back to his left hand. So again, let's see what he does in transition. Looking behind. It's not a bad play. Right, he's surveying the court, surveying what he has here. Okay, it's four. He's slowing down. One guy is going to get back into it. 4-on-4. Okay, a guard, a really good guard might have been able to split that or something, or someone super fast would have got around. Okay, but the real simple play is just run into him and drop it off, like Rondo, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. Smart play, smart, easy play. How is he doing rebounding if he's out? Is he getting a lot of offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds? I'm not sure. Again, just going to work on him. Okay, so between, okay, gets him backpedaling a little bit. Okay, and then he throws the ball. So it's a delayed bulldog. Goes in there. Left, right. Okay, this guy's slow this time. So you just take that side. So no need to cross it back this time. Dribble handoff, send pick. He's going to get it back. That counts as an assist. It's not a bad pass. I mean, random pick and roll. Step up and shoot it. Step in. Oh. Okay, so not 100% comfortable in his three. Okay, but he does barrel his way in there and use his strength to get to a spot. I don't mind either of that. You got to know who you are and you got to know what you're good at. Like who in there, I don't know, a normal shooter wouldn't shoot that. So he's definitely not a sniper. He's not a playmaker. I think he's more of a scorer. I don't know. I don't know if he's a slasher. What do you guys think? Is he a slasher, playmaker, scorer, um, defender? Highly unlikely. He looks like a scorer. He doesn't look super confident in that three yet. But he can finish at all levels. He can dribble. All right, one more. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think his vert has gone down. Brook Lopez should be blocking him. I don't need to see his free throws. Well, let's see his free throws since they have it in here. What's his form look like on his free throws? Yeah, so it gets to above his head, right? Same. A lot of times, people will actually have a different free throw form than their normal form. But you see how the ball is up here? This is what makes his shot very, very difficult to guard. Normally, like I said, most guys they have it like this. That's what their elbow looks like, and the ball is right here. Okay, so guys, this makes you basically essentially 2 to 3 inches taller if you shoot from up here from kind of behind or on top of your forehead. Okay, and you don't have to bend as much. That's just the nature of this type of shot. It's more arm like a catapult going forward. Okay. So it can benefit you if you know how to use it right. If you're practicing it, like I said, this is a huge, huge, huge advantage. Um, if you naturally tend to shoot like that, if maybe you were short and the only way you can get on the court was to shoot this way, like you develop this type of shot. If you're fat and overweight, maybe you learn to shoot this way. If you have a bunch of little brothers and they're jumping at you and you just put that ball behind your head and they jump up and they can't get it, they're just trying to hit you in the face or in the chest and stuff like that. You totally understand what I mean. That's how you end up developing a shot like this, because this is not taught. I don't teach it like this. I can teach it like this, but this is not what I recommend to the masses. But if you're trying to be great or different and you got to challenge yourself, you can't copy the herd. So get on this type of shot if you're developing. Come on, man. Julius Randle did nothing. I thought this is Julius Randle highlights. Again, nothing. Okay, come on, shoot it. Again, why didn't you shoot it? It's not a bad move, right? But there was really no defense. He didn't really do anything. You got him to commit. You need him to commit a little bit more. All right, I just thought about this. So one dribble pull-ups will be super hard for a shot type like this. So right here, boom. This should be 1, 2 pull-up, right? But since you have to get the ball above your head and here, then it's too slow. So the best 1, 2 pull-up in the game is probably Booker, DeRozan, uh, Carmelo kind of does it. KD does it, but he's injured. Paul George is good at it, but so that's a deficiency. So 1, 2 pull-ups, and then one one dribble pull-ups and 2 dribble pull-ups. Should have made that. Shoot it. Oh my god. So there he's like hesitating on these shots. He's definitely not being guarded. This one I think is from earlier in the season, so you might have built more confidence in the shot. But who are you pump faking? All right. Okay, so now this is robotic to me. All right, one dribble between the legs, change directions, spin move. Like no one, there was no defense really there. I like the aggression at the rim. They're killing him at the rim. There you go. Turn on that speed. Oh, so Randall does not know how to control his speed. He does not know how to control his speed. So that's why he doesn't go that fast. So like that, he does not have control of his body in full speed. So you won't probably, I don't know, you probably won't see him doing a lot of euros. You won't see him doing some bounds. He won't look light on his feet. Fading. Nice tough shot there, fading. But yeah, he's heavy on his feet. Like stiff. Mid post. Like that. Okay, so when you go here, okay, you would normally, if you shoot it from that side, you should be able to get that up, especially with a small little lean. But since it takes a little bit longer to get here above the head, you won't be able to do that. I mean, not a big problem. He still drew two people and kicked it out for a wide open three. You just have to understand the strength and weaknesses of a certain shot type. I like that. There we go. So that's a two dribble pull up, but he's fading. Okay, so he'll have a hard time doing that going left. But he just showed me he can do a two dribble pull up. Okay, so I like this 2.5 drill, catch the ball. Okay, you got a really good defender on you, go right away. Okay, and again, you're fading to the spot that's unguardable. So two dribbles, 4 steps. That's how you do two dribble pull up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I do this with my guys. I have them do here, rip. Okay, normally the defender would be here, up here. And then you just rip and you go and you try to get this off before that defender can block it. If that defender blocks it, you got to be able to pump fake under control and then reset the shot and shoot it. So Julius Randle showing me you got a two dribble pull up going right. Probably a lot harder going left. So he gets that space off of Giannis by stopping quickly and fading or drifting. Like that. Like that's a nice little finishing with contact. Okay, so he jumps up, real narrow feet. Okay, takes the contact. He's definitely not a Zion anymore. Is that a foul? Why are you crying? Is that a foul? He initiated the contact. Oh, that's not a foul, man. You ain't that good yet where you get the superstar calls. There you go. Step into it confidently. He's showing Giannis what's up, man. Between the leg, misdirection, jab. So the more I watch him, the more I notice how unathletic he is. So this is what shifty, quicker players do. That's definitely from Tyler Ralph. I taught him that. So between the legs, chop up your feet. Okay, between your legs, chop up your feet. Okay, and then he's gonna jab. He's gonna jab here with the left, and then ball's gonna be on the right, and then he's gonna go that way. Small little hesitation, take the bump. You don't need to be super athletic. Don't get me wrong. But I thought he was more athletic. So between the legs, misdirection jab, take the bump. Like that's great control. Like this. Okay, so like you can bump Euro right here, right? But why doesn't he do that? He could. right? And he throws up a crazy looking pass. Yeah. Good patience, good tough pass all the way to the corner. Jab and shoot it. There you go. First jump, second jump, not bad. Third jump. Maybe he's got to work on those little bunnies so he can get these turn these into and ones. Shoot it. Nice. So I like this time I like how he actually set his feet before, right? So he caught it and then he sets his feet. The other time he catches it, he's like flat footed. All right, what did I learn about Julius Randle? He's definitely evolved as a player. I have no idea what role he is. I think it's a scorer primary. He has some playmaking ability. He has a little bit of slashing ability. He can definitely shoot much better than before, but he's definitely not a sniper. So probably a scorer. Um, but I would have to watch more of the actual games of him and more. But less athletic than I thought. Much better handle and confidence and understanding of the game. So he's definitely matured and become more of a star player. I guess he's an all-star now, so he's an all-star level player. Julius Randle, will he be a cornerstone superstar player? I don't think so. But he is an all-star. There's only a few guys that you can actually build a championship team around or gear a whole championship team around. He's definitely good enough to make them a winning team. But yeah, Julius Randle has definitely improved. Um, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.